open a liaison office in Doha, Qatar. It will be the first time there have been direct talks between the Taliban and the United States. It raises hopes for a negotiated peace after 12 years of bloody and costly war in Afghanistan. 4 U.S. troops were killed in a rocket attack yesterday. Now, speaking from the G8 summit in Northern Ireland, U.S. President Barack Obama cautioned that he expects some hard negotiating ahead.
We're going to continue to support these efforts in partnership with the Afghan government. I want to repeat, we don't anticipate this process will be easy or quick, but we must pursue it in parallel with our military approach, and we, in the meantime, remain fully committed to our military efforts to defeat al-Qaeda and to support the Afghan National Security Forces.
Russian President Vladimir Putin derailed a push at the G8 summit for a communique calling for the downfall of the Bashar al-Assad regime in Syria. It wasn't the result hoped for by the host, British Prime Minister David Cameron, and U.S. President Obama, who led the push. In the end, the communique called for peace talks between the Syrian government and the rebels to be held as soon as possible. Assad's name wasn't even mentioned. Putin, isolated at the summit, repeatedly clashed with the other leaders over the Syrian issue. He also warned that if the U.S. provides the rebels with arms, it could lead to incidents such as the murder of a British soldier in a London street last month.
United Airlines said an oil filter problem in the engine of a Boeing 787 plane led to one Tokyo-bound flight being diverted to Seattle. But that plane landed without incident. Boeing's newest plane, the Dreamliner, has been plagued by problems. It only recently returned to the skies after regulators grounded it worldwide due to trouble with its batteries. United Flight 139 was diverted to Seattle, and authorities had to reaccommodate all the passengers. Boeing said it was aware of this issue and is working with United and the engine maker General Electric on the problem. And still ahead in our newscast, criminal damage at Jimmy Lai's home. Technician uses stolen parts to make an octopus add value device. And Hong Kong academic makes a deep sea dive on board Jiao Long.
Next time you're drinking a glass of water, realize that you're probably drinking comet and asteroid juice.
How was the Earth created 4.5 billion years ago? And what are the odds it's happened elsewhere in the universe? Tonight, How the Universe Works. The last episode at 9:30 on Pearl.
Envíame fotos, muchas fotos.
Hola mamá, ¿qué tal? Te echo un poquito de menos.
In my country, the investment landscape changes continually. At Franklin Templeton, we've been here for decades to see it firsthand.
Our investment insights start on the ground, with local analysts spotting opportunities and risks as they emerge.
When opportunity grows in your backyard, you can see first what others see eventually.
Invest through the eyes of hundreds of local experts worldwide. Franklin Templeton Investments. Gain from our perspective.
Welcome back. A car rammed into the gate at the home of Next Media chairman Jimmy Lai early this morning. No one was hurt. A knife and an axe were left at the scene. Lai says he has no idea why that happened, nor is he worried. Jenny Lamb reports.
Part of the gate at Jimmy Lai's home on Kaduri Avenue in Kowloon was damaged. A knife and an axe lay just outside the gate afterwards. Sources at the scene said a car backed into the gate at around 1 a.m. and then sped off. Police have classified the case as criminal damage. About half an hour after the incident, police found a car at Kwai Chung interchange. The door lock and the ignition were damaged. There were also crash marks on the rear of the vehicle. Police suspect the car was involved in what happened at Lai's house. The owner of the vehicle was called to the scene. He told officers that he parked his car in Chin Wan last night and only realized it had been stolen when police contacted him. Jimmy Lai was in the house when the gate was crashed into. This morning, he said he had no idea what happened, nor was he worried. Legislator James To is worried that there may be a link between the case and the freedom of speech.
If there is any possibility of this incident linked to Mr. Lai's business, then it will have a very serious implication.
Jimmy Lai's Next Media owns a number of outspoken publications, including the Apple Daily newspaper. Jenny Lam, TVB News.
An outsourced technician working for the MTR Corporation made an add value device for Octopus cards himself. He then used it to add value to 61 cards, totaling $400.